Hello my fellow explorers. I'm so glad to have you for our 500 subscribers Q&A. Today I will be answering your questions about the projects and other things. Before we get into the Q&A, I want to mention that all these questions were submitted by members of the Project Solarae Discord. If I ever do another one of these and you want your questions answered, there will be a link to the Discord in the description. Now, on to the Q&A. Our first question comes at us from Discord user and fellow speculative evolution creator, Dinosaur Dude. They ask, what's your favorite creature you've made so far? This is a challenging question, but after careful consideration I would have to say the Neo-Yantas. I like them because their overall design is cool and I'm quite fond of the pattern on their backs. Of course I like all of my creations, but there are some I'm more fond of than others. Our next question comes at us from Takano Chuga. They ask, how do you get the ideas for the creatures' plants? Do you combine various creatures as plants and work your way there? Pick a creature's plant and give it different parts, or do you do it in another way? That is a great question. For me, every organism comes about differently, but usually I combine real-world examples with creatures I've already made, and throw in some of my own ideas. I also try to make all the creatures as scientifically plausible as possible. The next question comes from Dinosaur Dude. They ask, do you plan to make any series beyond Makiraji? And the answer is yes. I would love to continue to make speculative evolution content. I've already been experimenting with some different art styles and I'm excited to see where the future will take us. The next question comes at us from Permeating Dusk. They ask what series and Spec Evo projects inspired you most? Well, I would have to say, the two speculative evolution projects that have inspired me most were the Alien Biospheres project and Project Mirror. Of course, the pixel art style of Project Solarae and Makiraji came from Project Mirror, but Alien Biospheres is what got me into Spec Evo in the first place. Sunset asks, are there any Spec Evo ideas you've had but found difficult to actually implement to explain evolutionarily? Yes. When I was creating the Dermatophyte, I found it hard to explain its strange behavior, but in the end, we got an extremely interesting organism. The next question comes at us from Permeating Dusk. Where did you learn to get so good at paint? And to that I say, practice makes perfect. I often redesign and tweak my creatures until I have a piece that I am happy with. Take for instance, the Aqualitharidae. These little guys were the first creatures I ever made. The art you see on screen is actually my third iteration. Takano Chuga asks, how did you discover speculative biology? Well, I first got into speculative biology when I discovered the Alien Biospheres series. After that I wanted to make a project of my own, and the rest is history. The final question of the video comes from Blue Basil. They asked, did you think Project Solarae would go this far? Honestly, no. I always hoped it would, but now that it actually has, I'm astonished. I am extremely grateful for all of you. I don't plan to stop making content anytime soon, and I hope you enjoy what I have in store. Again, thank you all for over 500 subscribers. It means the world to me. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.